All right, Tracy Green from Pure Platinum here on this Wellness Wednesday, right across from the Sheriff's Department. Highway 77, great classes will wear you out. Especially that Monday night class I used to sit in all the time. So, yeah. All right. This topic today is beyond fitting. She had no idea I'm dealing with a bad back right now. So she came in and I said, well, I can't do any exercise. She goes, well, it's exercise with a bad back. I'm like, wow, that's nutso, because that's what I'm dealing with.
I read your mind.
The sciatic nerve, I popped that on top of muscles, and
So what happens?
Running with no tread on my shoes.
Okay.
I didn't realize it. Just over time, it got worse, and then my back started getting worse and worse. And then I looked at my shoes, and there was no tread. I was just running on road, doing 3 miles on concrete.
So you should change your shoes about every 6 months, especially if you're running or walking on them regularly.
They need
to be changed about every 6 months. 3 years. Okay, 3 years. So 6 months is about the limit if you're using them every day. You want to change your shoes about every 3 months.
Okay.
Or 6 months. I'm sorry.
Note to self.
Just so you know. Yeah. So let's get those changed. Let's get you a new pair.
I got a new pair. I got I got an FSU pair, and they look good too.
You're such a girl. Okay. So with a bad back, first of all, the most important thing to consider is always consult a physician. So yes, I know you're going to go see somebody.
Yep.
So the second thing is be gentle. Don't overdo anything and stay active. So a lot of people, they have a bad back, it puts them down. They don't want to do anything.
Right.
The important thing is to stay active, just be gentle, and be very cautious of it. Listen to your body. If your body says no, then don't do it. Don't try to push through pain. Pain is not something you push through.
Okay.
So don't push through pain. Things you want to consider and doing while you are recovering from this is you want to choose things that are core strengthening. Things like Pilates. Pilates is a great core strengthener. So do things like Pilates, do things like yoga, because yoga is great stretching, and strength training a little bit, but very light. Stay toning, okay? And you want to do things like low impact, like walking or swimming. Swimming is great because it takes all of the stress off of the body. And light, like I said, light resistance training. Maybe using bands instead of weights.
Right.
Okay? So you want to consider those things. Listen to your body and start slowly and gradually, and then work your way up. Make sure you warm up, make sure you cool down, and consider a personal trainer or a physical therapist, something like that, to guide you through these, okay? One of the top exercises that they're going to give you at physical therapy is bird dogs. So let's work with a bird dog with you. Let's get down on all fours. I know, that's the hard part, just getting down, right? So getting down on all fours, this is going to keep your back flat. So in a bird dog, what we're going to make sure we do is we're going to make sure we flex the foot. So flex the foot, that's going to keep the quad engaged. Push the back of the knee up to the ceiling. And then the opposite hand is going to extend out in front of you, and you're going to reach for the wall out in front of you, and you're going to reach for the wall behind you and the wall out in front of you, and you're going to reach for those two things. I tried it, but then
this shoulder was like, no.
You should have just done
I got too many things going on here, pain-wise.
Reach to that as far as you can go and kind of pull it apart and just hold it. Now that's going to be core strengthening.
Can I just stand like here, like Superman, and do it?
Well, we don't. You can, but we're going to try bird dog.
Okay.
That's going to be one of the top ones that they give you to start working on in physical therapy, and that's going to strengthen the core. And when you strengthen the core, of course, that wraps all those muscles around the spine, and it's going to help with that. Things you want to avoid, of course, are high-impact things like running
right on concrete with not the proper footwear.
Twisting, bending, lifting heavy, those are all the things you want to avoid. You want to avoid sit-ups, leg lifts, just keep your back flat and do crunches, or stand up and do crunches, things like that. But like I said, always consult with a healthcare provider.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
Long overdue.
So be gentle, but don't stay on your booty.
Not going to do that. Nope, keep on moving. At least do some walking or something.
That's right. Stay active. That's the most important thing, because when you stop, you stop.
All right. If you need any of that, we'll have this on mypanel.com in just a little bit. Tracy, thank you very much once again. Pure Platinum right across from the Sheriff's Office on 77. Great classes.
Personal training.
And you'll have a good time as well. We'll be right back.